Welcome to She's All In, the podcast for ambitious women ready to elevate their lives. Brought to you by the She Wins community. This show dives into all things self-development, women's empowerment, wealth building, and manifesting success. Join us for engaging conversations with inspiring guests, real talk on unlocking your limitless potential, embracing your purpose, and creating the life you deserve. Whether you're a CEO, a mom, a dreamer, or simply on your journey to greatness, She's All In is your space to grow, connect, and thrive. Let's step into our power, ladies, and win together, one episode at a time. Hey y'all, welcome back to She's All In podcast. Here is where we ignite inspiration in women. I am your host, Lakisha Greene, and I am here with...
Hey y'all, it's Melanie. Hey.
So, we have successfully wrapped up Women's History Month. We had Meet and Greet Her, Pink Sunday Mixer.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I still feel like I'm feeling the energy from that.
Listen.
It was so amazing.
It was really amazing.
Yes.
When I said that the women came, first of all, looking cute.
Yes, it did.
Everybody was looking cute
in
different shades of pink.
Yeah.
The energy was just so amazing, and just to bring women together to network and to rub elbows with new faces and new places. You know what I mean? I think that closing out Women's History Month with a mixer, a networking mixer, where we can just bring all women together, just to have a kiki moment and to celebrate and to network and just to vibe off each other. Like, I really had a good time.
I had such an amazing time. I really did not want it to be over.
I had a good time.
We just had, the energy was good. The women just getting together, and you know, and it really felt like all the women was looking forward to it, and it's like they needed that.
They needed it.
They
absolutely.
Needed that. They needed
absolutely.
it. You could just tell.
And I know I needed it.
I did too.
Because I kept on saying, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and have a mixer. Because I know some of the women in the group like, hey, we are meeting up. Let's just have a mixer. And I mean, when I say they came out, they came out.
And one of my favorite parts was it's so many amazing women that we have right amongst us that are just so powerful.
Yeah.
Like so many testimonies, so many praise reports, so many just people doing big things.
Absolutely.
People got to share like what they're going through, their experiences, their victories, their triumphs. It was just so amazing and very inspiring to hear so many different women from so many different scopes of life, no matter the age, no matter the background, just share.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It was really good.
Because we most definitely had all ages.
Yeah.
So that was an amazing time. So, you know, I feel like Women's History Month was successful. I really enjoyed just celebrating women throughout the whole month. Yeah. So now we are transitioning.
Yes.
We are transitioning into a new season, Season of Bloom.
Yes, Season of Bloom.
And I am looking forward to this season. And I just want to officially welcome you ladies to Season of Bloom. So, you know, like throughout the time we've been talking about our goals, what we want to do, just really manifesting and praying and putting in the work. Over the months we've been planting the seeds. We've been planting our seeds, and now it's the time to nurture our gardens.
Yep.
It's time to nurture our gardens, ladies. And that's what the podcast, we're talking about nurturing our gardens today.
It is so crazy that, you know, April is known for rain.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, they say April showers bring May flowers.
Absolutely. Yes.
So this is so timely and it's divine that this is a true season and a time for us to water and nurture our garden.
Absolutely.
All the seeds that we've been planting.
Yes. Everything that we've been planting.
Yes.
And we most definitely been doing that. Really feet on the ground, you know, just staying focused on, we had our vision board, you know, writing down our goals, praying over our goals, manifesting, putting in the work, you know what I mean? And just like, okay, now it's time to, we done plant the seed.
Yeah.
We planted our seeds. So now it's time to nurture our gardens. And you know, when the process of nurturing, our gardens don't bloom. It doesn't flourish until we are tending.
Yes.
Until we are giving it the love, the the nurturing that it needs for it to bloom.
Yeah.
So.
And one of the ways that we can really nurture and tend, I love that word, because you got a 10.
Yeah, you got a 10.
You guessed the 10. You guessed the 10.
10.
I love that word. You guessed the 10. So one of the ways that we can tend or water our garden is with our words.
Absolutely.
You know, we all know that the power of our words, the life and death is in the power of the tongue. And one of the reasons why I believe that's so strong to be true is not just because the Bible says it, it's because we all have God living on the inside of us. Absolutely. So we have such a strong and mighty power living on us. Inside of us, we gotta be careful what comes out of our mouth, because it becomes not just our words, it's God's words. And if it's God's words, that means they carry weight, they hold weight, they carry power, they carry strength, they carry fortitude, you know? So we have to water our garden with our words and speak life over our ideas, our business, our identity, our future. We have to decree and we have to declare exactly what it is that we want to come. And I was meditating on this scripture, and I think it's so perfect because in Job 22 and 28, it said, you shall decree a thing. Yes. And it's going to come to pass.
Absolutely.
With the power of your words. So we got to water our garden, continue and tend with our speech.
Absolutely. We got to be mindful of what we say.
We got to be mindful of what we say.
We got to be very mindful of what we say. And that's why it's so important to wake up and to speak life and to just speak positivity over your goals, over anything in life, period. You just have to have that level of confidence. So that's most definitely, that's important. We have to be mindful of what we say because it also controls our thinking.
Yes, it does.
It controls our thinking. If you believe that you can't do it, honey, you is not going to do it.
You're just not going to do it.
Not at all. Absolutely. So one of the process too, I was thinking about, another way that you can nurture and tend to our gardens is to let go to grow. Let go of everything that is not aligning to where you need to be. Let go of anything that's holding you back of your season of bloom. Because during this process of blooming, we have to really be intentional with what we are nurturing our garden with. You know, you have to be intentional with that thing. So you can't be saying, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to nurture my garden with faith. I'm going to nurture my garden with love. But here comes the fear. You see what I'm saying? You got to be very intentional with what you're tending and how you're tending and how you're nurturing your garden. It's just, we have to be very intentional and let go of what's not for you in this current season. What was for you last season may not be what's for you in this season right now. So you most definitely have to have a full understanding of and being intentional of what's for you at this moment.
You gotta have that discernment.
You have to.
You got to have that discernment and really use wisdom. You got to, because if you're not careful, you'll be clinging to things that you think that it's for you or it's supposed to be there, but it's not. You have to learn how to shed and release. So that's weeds in your garden.
Absolutely.
Nurture this garden, tend to it, pull them weeds out. All of that extra stuff that's growing that is not a part of the garden, you gotta weed it out.
Weed it out.
You got to
pull them weeds out. A garden does not grow, it does not flourish, it does not bloom surrounded by weeds. You have to pull those weeds out, and those weeds are all the things that do not align with what you have going on.
Yes, it is.
We have to just release. We got to release that fear, release anything that's just holding you down, holding you back. It could be your thinking. Like you just said, it could be the company that you're keeping. It can be anything. It could be what you're, and I was just telling my son recently, you got to be careful about what you're listening to.
You have to.
There's certain music that you're listening to. It can really affect your way of thinking. You know what I mean? It can affect your mood, your thoughts, you know, your feelings. So you have to be mindful of the company that you keep, what you're listening to. Speak life, speak power over everything that you're doing. Positivity, love, pour into your garden. You have to, it's important to.
And you know, another thing that really has to be released is hustle culture.
Because
hustle culture actually, when you don't allow yourself to rest and to receive, and you are in hustle culture, that is so much rooted in disbelief and fear, right? Because you are hustling so bad because you think all of the work is in your hands, but when Scripture says it's not by your own power, it's not by your own might, but it's by God's Spirit. Absolutely. And you got to remember that you're not doing this thing alone. You know, you're not doing this thing. God is backing you. Heaven is backing you. Heaven has already told you that it is yours, that it is done. And so hustling even harder and harder and harder, you have to release that too. You know,
because you don't want to drain yourself either. You don't want to drain yourself. You most definitely want to give time for you to reset and just really think about things. And I've been doing that lately too. Like I boom working. I just have to stop for a minute, enjoy the Sunday, enjoy the weekend, meet up with my girlfriends, go out to eat, enjoy myself, you know what I mean? And then get back to it. I put myself on a schedule to where now I put myself on a schedule to where I know that I have 2 days off a week where I'm doing whatever it is that I want to do. And that's just the way my schedule is. And it helps me continue, you know, without not being stressed out. You know what I mean? And it helps me like still continue to love what I do and not looking at it like, oh, I'm tired, I'm burnt out, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. No, it gives me that, it helps me pause for a second to still enjoy life outside of my career. Yes, you got to. That's very important. And we got to release control. Absolutely. We gotta surrender, and we gotta stop trying to micromanage our miracle. Yes. We got a 10. But we can't be so controlling about it either. So we got to release the control. Yeah. And I feel like too, another thing that I feel like I did write something down, and I feel like just, I think that this is my number one thing. Let go of waiting for the perfect time. Yeah. Because, you know, it can turn into procrastination. When you're waiting for the perfect time to launch something or to start something or to drop a bad habit or to stop doing this or stop doing, or what, no matter what it is, it's like sometimes when we sit around and say, you know, I'm waiting for the perfect time. What is the perfect time? There is the only time we have is right now. What is the perfect time? Yes. The only time we have is now. It's like tomorrow is not promised. And I'm not saying that rush into whatever. Right. But I honestly really do believe that, if speaking from experience, if it's meant for me to do, God's going to provide all the resources that I need for me to do it. Absolutely. You know, so I feel like, don't tell yourself so much to wait for the perfect time. I'm waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting for the perfect time. Because then 1 year gonna pass, 2 years gonna pass, 3 years gonna pass, and you're still waiting for the perfect time. And you have to ask yourself, what is the perfect time? Because life is going on. It's going to go on. And time waits for no one. Time waits for nobody. And life is going on. Yes. You know? Yes. So like you said, it's not about rushing into things, but it's also about checking yourself, saying, okay, to be honest, like, what am I really waiting for? Am I really waiting on divine timing? But sometimes you just got to do it. You won't know until you just do it. And you got to prove to yourself that, hey, I did this. Yes. You have to. Yes. Don't be afraid to fail. Yeah. You can't be. Nobody wants to fail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you have to truly understand that this process is not going to be perfect. It's not. It's not going to be perfect. So if you plan something and something happened and it went another whole direction, it's okay. And the thing about it is, the way things be so divinely orchestrated for us is really never a failure. It's not. It's not. It's really just data and feedback given to us so we can know sometimes how to pivot, how to learn, how to grow, how to shift, how to evolve. It's really never a failure, you know? But I think, you know, sometimes people they are afraid of failure, so it causes them not to take action, which is the next one. Water it with your action. Yes. You got to keep writing, keep creating, keep building, keep preparing, keep showing up, keep moving like it's already done. That's how you're going to attract the reality that you really want. That's how your energy is going to match that. Because watering doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's just the small, consistent steps. Absolutely. Sending that one email, posting that one post, making that one phone call. You know, it's just a small, consistent steps. Yes. And another one I wrote down was nurture your growth. You really have to figure out and be intentional of what you want to nurture your garden with. It's really important because your garden is, I look at it as my garden is my foundation. So it's like your foundation is the stronghold, right? So it's like, what do you want to pour into this foundation that's going to hold everything that's going to be piled on it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you got to make it unbreakable. And you got to think and believe in your magnet, the foundation that you're building. It's unbreakable. So all the goodness and the greatness that you're pouring and you're watering, you're pouring into your seeds, and you putting everything in it that's going to nurture it. So it's just like, you got to know what to nurture and how to nurture your growth. And one thing I put is surround yourself with positive people. I feel like that is such a big deal because the company you keep matters. The company that you keep matters, especially the people that you hang around all the time. It matters. It matters. You most definitely. I feel like it's so important to find your community, to find your tribe, to find a strong sisterhood. I don't care if it's a friend, your best friend, your husband, your other half, or whatever it is. It's just like, you have to evaluate the people that surround you. And hold them accountable too. It's nothing wrong with holding people accountable, just like you got to hold yourself accountable. You hold other people accountable. Hold people accountable to say, hey, if you see me falling off, I'm gonna need you to say, girl, what are you doing? Did you write the book yet? Did you do this? Did you go to the gym? Did you do that? And of course, we have to be self-motivated, but it's nothing wrong with having your tribe around you that's willing to tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just being mindful of the company that you keep, surround yourself with like-minded people at all times.
You got to, because who you hang around is like, that's how who you become. It's a big part of your identity. You know? So, you know, it's like you said, you got to be mindful of that.
You got to be mindful.
And, you know, sometimes, okay, let's take it a step further. People can like be really good people, but just be negative.
No, seriously.
You just negative. You're always complaining. You always got negative self-talk or negative talk. You're always thinking, you know, is all of stuff like that. Like, that's not how you want to tend to your garden.
No, it's not.
It's just not. You know, and you are a very good person, and you know, and you have a good heart, but you're a little negative. You're a little negative.
And we don't want to, we're trying to weed out the negativity. We're not trying to water our seeds with negativity or even be around anybody that's always negative, because it's draining. Because the people that are around you, if they're negative and you go with them like, girl, guess what I did? You know, you on cloud 100, proud of yourself, and you want to share what you've done, your accomplishments, or no matter what it is, and you want to go to that person and be like, girl, guess what I did? Guess what? But then the energy that you're receiving from when you're telling somebody something, and they're like, oh, that's what's up.
Just being dry, you know?
That will irritate my whole entire soul. Do you hear me?
I said, I can't stand it.
I can't stand it.
No. Because I see what I needed to see at this point. And see, you know what? You know,
people like that, rejoice, I'm not sharing nothing with you.
And if you can't rejoice, you know, and like how I can rejoice with you, then no.
If you wake up every day and you have negative energy, you wake up every day and you're always complaining, you wake up every day and it's always just, you're in a negative mood, you have a negative spirit, you need to pray that thing up off you.
You do.
Because something is holding you there, and you cannot bloom right there.
You cannot bloom right there.
You cannot bloom right there. You know, you have to let that go. So I've most definitely had to learn that. And I've learned, like, speaking from experience, like who I can share things with, especially when it comes to celebrating, like a celebrating moment, or, you know, I've done this, I accomplished this, girl, I done lost 5 pounds, I done did this. So guess what? You know what I mean? Because it's just like, I surround myself with a lot of ambitious women. So when it comes to one of us saying, girl, guess what I did? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, what? You know what I mean? So it's always open. We gotta go have a drink. Or we gotta go have a girls' night. Or we gotta go celebrate this. That's the type of community, that's the type of women that I'm around. So it's just like, when I'm around somebody who doesn't give me the same energy, it's just like, oh, okay. I don't understand that.
I don't either.
I don't understand that type of vibe.
No, me
but
either.
It's okay. You know, you have a good day. And that's how you have to treat people, because you don't know what people are going through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
life be lifing out here.
No, they do.
So you most definitely don't know what people are going through. So I wish everybody well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like most definitely just being mindful of the company that you keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have
and
to.
I have, I mean, I'm very intentional with that.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. And sometimes you just have to, it's like I said, it's not to say that, you know, sometimes people can drag you down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Sometimes people can drag you down.
And I have experienced that before. And it's the worst thing.
Sometimes people can drag you down. And you have to be real careful. Especially when you really being intentional in your season and tending to your garden.
Yeah.
And you know you locked in and you know you are just showing up and you're doing the work and you are evolving.
Yeah.
You really like gotta be watchful of people.
No, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Yeah, so but yes, I have another one. Water it with your remembrance. So what I mean by that is you got to remember that the same God that did it before is going to do it again.
Do it again. Yes, absolutely.
You have to remember.
I love that
remembrance.
I love that.
Yep.
Yes.
Because He's going to do it again.
Yes.
And sometimes that, you know, we're not meant to remain the same. So we grow. And as we grow, we're continually being new versions of ourselves. So as with that being said, this season ain't going to look like no other seasons. We're a brand new version. This is brand new. This is brand new. But we got to remind, well, you know what? But when I was in all them other versions, God showed up.
Absolutely.
And He came through. And it worked out better than I expected. So what's going to change in this season? I'm just going to keep watering and tending. And I'm going to leave the rest to God. And I'm going to water my garden with my remembrance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like long as you keep moving in your purpose.
Yeah.
And you stay in that path. Everything is going to flow.
Yeah.
Everything is going to flow. Of course, we're going to have bumps along the way, whatever. That's life. That's just, but the fact is that you don't stop.
You don't stop. You keep going.
You don't stop. And like you said, if He did it before, He gonna do it again.
Yeah.
So you gotta most definitely trust that. I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And another thing that I put down is just being confident in your bloom season. You most definitely got to step into your power in this season with confidence and clarity.
Yes.
You just have to know where you're going. And do it with confidence. I feel like sometimes our confidence can get a little shaky when we're moving into unfamiliar territories.
Yes,
when we're moving into a new season, because you most definitely have to step into your power, feeling confident and being confident and moving with clarity. I feel like you have to know that everything is going to be okay. Know that everything is going to work out for you. Know that right now where you're at is where you need to be.
Yeah.
So you have to just, I feel like this season, right now, I'm a new business owner. I opened up a new business. This is new territory for me. So I have to be confident every single day that when I unlock my doors and I come in here, I just know that everything's going to work out for me. It's going to be great. It's going to be, I'm going to be successful at this, So it's just like, I have to have the confidence. I feel like confidence is so important because it gives you that reassurance that I got this, and confidence is loud.
Yeah.
I feel like word. You know what I mean? Even though some people may like, confidence to me is the action word because you can tell when somebody is confident about themselves. You can tell when somebody is sure about themselves, and you can also tell when somebody is not.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like confidence in your bloom season is so important because move with confidence when you're nurturing your seeds, when you're tending your garden, and when you're weeding things out. Have the confidence to know that you're removing everything that's not for you and it's going to work out greater for your good.
Yes. And you know what? That's so good. And one of the ways how I move in confidence is something I do that's called pre-celebration. Because I think a lot of times when you're having faith, that does not mean that sometimes you won't worry or sometimes you won't be afraid. It literally means that I'm not going to go by what I see right now, and I'm going to choose to keep believing and moving forward. And so one of the ways how I try to maintain confidence is pre-celebration. So what I'll do is Like, I literally, like, do, like, a whole make-believe situation. Like, I'm calling a friend. Like, it's a whole role play I do.
Yeah.
And I'll act like I'm calling a friend, and I'll just be talking out loud about all of my accomplishments in past tense, like I already did it. Yeah. Like, girl, oh my God. No, I gotta tell you something. We did this 6 figures. Oh my God. We did it. We got this. This worked out. That worked out. And I get all worked out. And I talk it out, like, and I pre-celebrate it. Mm-hmm. That helps me build confidence to keep staying confident in the seasons where sometimes it don't seem like nothing moving.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you got to continue to have that strong faith. Mm-hmm. I pre-celebrate, and it really boosts my energy, and it really raises my level of faith to keep going, keep showing up, keep watering, keep tending. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most definitely. I think bloom season is the most important season to me.
Yeah.
Because it gives you the open opportunity to really pour into yourself and really nurture and really tend. You know what I mean? And it's just like you have to have the willpower to do so. And then it's self-love, self-dedication, you know, knowing that you're really walking into your purpose, but then you're becoming somebody
Yes, you
different. You're becoming somebody new.
Yes, you are. Your whole identity is changing.
You're coming to, and it's just like evolving it's a continuous thing. Yes, and we say it all the time, but it's true.
No, it is. It's because true. If you're really being intentional and paying attention and really like looking at what life is presenting to you every single day, it's really all for us.
Absolutely.
To get us to our next level.
Absolutely.
But when you are bypassing and you have a victim mindset and you're constantly thinking nothing's going right, this is happening to me, you miss the very thing that God is trying to use to get you to that next level.
Yeah.
So you can't have a victim mindset. You got to have a creator mindset that, what can I create from this experience?
Yes. What can I pull from it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm really excited, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, this is our season of bloom. You know?
It is. We blooming.
We got to nurture our gardens, y'all. We got to nurture our gardens, ladies.
I'll tell you that.
And you have to ask yourself, too, what within this season, what am I nurturing my garden with? Ask yourself that. Even if you take some paper, write down some notes, make a list of how many things that you're going to nurture your garden with.
Yeah.
Within this season.
Yeah.
And check them off. Check them off. Do it. Check it off. Do it. Check it off. Do it. Check it off. So that way that way you know that you're being intentional.
Yes.
You're being intentional. Sit back, ladies, and think about how you are going to tend your garden. Yep. What substance are you going to pour and nurture your garden with?
Yes.
Think about it.
And know that you got to do things that keep your cup full as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you are the garden.
Absolutely.
You got to do things that keep your cup full.
Yes.
Okay? So a garden needs rain and sunlight and good environment and good conditions.
Yes.
So that's you. Take care of yourself.
Okay, ladies. So this is what we want you to do. We're going to just briefly go over a few things. Grab some pen, paper, get your notes out, because we're going to give you a whole to-do list. This is the season of bloom, and we kind of went over today about the things that you can do in this season to help you successfully tend to your gardens, right? So, let go to grow, right? I think that's something that we talked about in the beginning. Let go to grow. To bloom, you must let things go. We got to weed that garden.
Yeah, you got to weed it.
Release, let go. Don't hold on to anything.
And you got to be very intentional what's coming out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
Power, and every time, remember that scripture from Job. It says when you decree it, it's going to come to pass.
Absolutely.
So be intentional about what you are decreeing and declaring to come to pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let go of waiting for the perfect time.
Yes.
Let go of waiting for the perfect time.
Releasing that control and really surrendering to it. Yep.
Right.
And you know what? Also remembering to be in gratitude.
Oh yeah,
God before it even shows up.
Absolutely.
You know,
that's important.
And believing that it's already done.
Yes.
Right? Again, and going back to that pre-celebration. So remember that you have to remain in gratitude.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, Mel, I think you said being mindful of what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Have to.
That was good. That's a good one. Ladies, write that down. Be mindful of how you speak.
Mm-hmm.
Speak over yourself.
Yes.
Just be mindful.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we said gratitude, and we said hustle culture.
Yes. Yes.
Releasing that hustle culture.
Yes.
Releasing the belief that is only you doing this by yourself and forgetting that God in heaven is backing you.
Absolutely.
Please write that down.
Yes.
Because sometimes we get to manifesting these goals and we like to say that, you know, God this and God that, but we think we are the ones efforting so much when it's really not all of us.
Yes.
We are co-creating right along with God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be intentional and be confident. Be confident within this season. Know that everything that is for you, everything that you're pouring into your garden, everything that you're nurturing, your garden, the substance, be intentional and be confident while blooming.
And don't forget to remember that if God did it before,
He'll do it again. Absolutely. What is another one? I think we kind of did a recap. I think that was it. All of the bullet points that we mentioned today.
Yeah.
So ladies, this is our bloom season. So we really want you all to focus on self-care, self-love, self-development, just taking the time to nurture you.
Yes.
We are the gardens, like Mel said. We are the gardens. So pour into yourselves. This is your bloom season. Remove everything that is not going to help you evolve.
Yes, that's true.
Remove everything. It's called weeding out.
Yeah, weeding out. Yeah.
Weeding out, because it's time for us to tend our gardens. And welcome to bloom season, ladies. And thank you so much for tuning in to She's All In podcast.
Thank you, ladies.
Catch you next time.